Hey, what's up everyone? It's Rich. Dun 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 dun. No. Alright, no, that's not that movie. Alright guys, so I am going to be reviewing 47 Meters Down. Yep, that's right, I'm reviewing this movie, and I saw it just this past Sunday. It's Friday right now, Friday night. Actually no, technically Saturday morning, early morning. Anyways, I saw this movie just a couple of days ago, this past Sunday. And I've been wanting to talk about it. I've been wanting to do a review about it. I've been a little bit busy and tired for the most parts. But here we go. Here's my review, 47 Meters Down. Alright, so this movie stars Claire Holt and Mandy Moore, and I believe it's Matthew Modine. Is it Matthew Modine? Not Chris. I don't think it's Chris. But I'll correct myself like I usually do. Anyways, this movie, gosh, there's really, it's okay. It was okay. Definitely not the worst movie I've seen this year. I've seen, way worse of a movie this year. But 47 Meters Down, not good, not good at all. Not even okay. For me, it's very mediocre. The thing with this movie is that the writing is, look, I'm not a writer, or I'm trying to be, but I'm not saying I can do a better movie than that, but I would like to think that I can if I were to make a movie. But man, some of the dialogues here were just cringeworthy. They're not crazy bad, but there are some lines here that was pretty bad. If anything, this movie just annoyed the hell out of me. Look, I love Mandy Moore. A Walk to Remember is one of my favorite romantic movies. Yes, I know a lot more people, or not a lot more, but majority of people love the book way better. But look, I never read the book before I watched the movie, so the movie was my staple for that, for that movie, I guess, for that source material. And so I love Mandy Moore in that. There's really not other movies that she was in after that, but that was my Mandy Moore, and she was awesome in that, and she was okay in some movies, but in this movie, holy crap, she annoyed the hell out of me. And it wasn't even just her sister was kind of annoying also, but for the most part, it was Mandy Moore. Like, she annoyed the hell out of me. And it's one of those movies where they, God, and I actually don't like when movies do this, when they do an action, but then they say that action. Let's say they're grabbing the tank. Okay, I'm grabbing the tank right now. Like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to tell us what you're doing, because we can see what you're doing. On top of that, I hate it when they're about to do something, they're declaring they're about to do something, and then they do it, and then they say what they're doing. That's even worse. It's like they look, okay, I'm gonna get out of the tank, and then they do it. I'm getting out of the tank now. Or, well, in this case, the cage, yeah. Stop it. 47 Meters Down, stop it. I will say this. When I was watching this, I was pretty much bored to death. Okay, I wasn't bored to death. There's another movie that I was really bored to death. Probably the worst movie I've seen this year. Anyways, when I was watching this movie, I wasn't really engaged. The only engaging part in this movie was when the sharks showed up, and that was very little to none. And on top of that, when the sharks showed up, it was actually pretty cool, but it was one of those things when you give me a shark movie, yes, it's also a character piece, but at the same time, you gotta have some shark action. When you have a shark movie, I want just as much shark as to the character. Yes, in Jaws, you can technically say you didn't even see the shark till the third act, like the very last of the third act, but then that was brilliantly done. In this case, this movie wasn't that. I mean, I will say this, they did their research in terms of like, what was that, the something nitrogen bubble in your brain. I'm pretty sure that's true. So correct me if I'm wrong, all you scuba divers out there who's watching this review, or people who actually just know about that kind of stuff, if they were right, or let me know if they're right or not, because it seems like they are. It seems like it's plausible to be like coming from all the way from down that depth and coming up really quickly can mess up your brain, and I'm pretty sure that you can die also. So I will give them that. Again, the scary, I guess the scary parts in this movie is the jump scares were pretty effective. Again, when the shark showed up, that was when this movie pretty much made its I don't know, a glory. But at the same time, it didn't really do anything to the movie just because the character were just so bland and annoying. And one more thing that I actually did like about this movie, there's a part here when I believe it's Matthew Modine's character, when he says a specific thing that happens when you're all the way down at that depth, and then you go one way with the whole, not the story, but with the scene, and then it reveals that there's something else happening. Because I don't want to spoil it. Okay, I don't want to spoil the movie just in case y'all are gonna watch it. But I would say this: watch it just for the plain enjoyment factor of how bad this movie is. Okay, let me take that back of how mediocre this movie is. Because let me tell you, I've seen worse movies. Or at least I've seen a worse movie this year. Let me tell you that much right now. Overall, I thought this movie was mediocre. It wasn't even okay. It was below average for me. God, that little twist that they did, it's not even a twist for the whole movie. It's more of a twist of what was happening during that specific scenes. I did like that a lot. That kind of caught me off guard, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention because I was losing some more nitrogen cells and brain cells and having nitrogen bubbles up in my brain. So overall, thought this was mediocre. Look, if you're gonna watch it, I would say watch it matinee, as I usually say. That's if you want to watch it, but if anything, you can skip this and go watch The Shallows, which is a far better movie than this. Not great, but a good movie, I thought. So, 47 meters down definitely let me down, and but there are some few redeeming moments, just very few, that I'm gonna give the score 5.5 cages. I don't know, out of 10. Alright folks, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you like what you see here, please click that like button and go ahead and subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the support, and I guess my next review will be either Transformers or It Comes at Night. I don't know yet what I'm gonna watch, but I will be watching a movie technically today when I wake up, since it's Saturday right now. And also, let me know in the comments below if they did their research, if those things are true that I believe it's Matthew Modine's character. I believe that's his name, Matthew Modine. If all the things he was saying were true. Again, if you're a scuba diver and you love all that stuff, let me know in the comments below if those are true, because I've never been scuba diving, which I should do now, but I'm gonna say the shallow end, you know, like the movie The Shallows. Pretty good movie, pretty good shark movie. Yeah. Alright folks, that's it. Thank you guys for watching once again. I am Rich, and I am out till my next review, and remember, stay awesome, my friends.